Hello and welcome to the building of a camping cabin, or really any kind of cabin that you want it to be. This cabin that I am building, that you are watching, is based off of a cabin that I went to and visited that I really enjoyed being there, and I thought it looked really cool, so I decided to build it. And I tried to base everything that I am doing off of the cabin I went to. I believe there are 4 bedrooms, including the master bedroom. There is one main bathroom, and then there is the master bedroom bathroom also, so 2 there. There is 2 kitchens. One, however, does not have a fridge, but there is one room that only has a fridge in it right next to it, because there was a fridge there in the cabin, so I decided to just throw it in there. What I am doing now is finishing up the deck and patio area, and that was actually fairly hard to do because the stairs would not want to go in there. So now I'm doing the flooring of the upstairs, which is the main area where your Sims would be at, which the upstairs has a kitchen, a living room, a dining room, all the bedrooms, and 2 bathrooms, counting the master bedroom bathroom. The downstairs has a study, a living room with a bar area built in, a type of art gallery which was not in the original, was not in the actual cabin that I went to. In that room where the art gallery will be, there was the furnace and water heater and things like that. So I could not put that in, so I decided to put in an art gallery. Also downstairs is just a room where you walk in, for the main door, the only door actually, besides the patio door where you could use the stairs to go down, but I don't really count that one because we never even used those stairs when I was at the cabin, so. But your Sims might use it. It just depends. So, that's the bottom floor. And, yeah, I believe that's all the rooms on the bottom floor. It is really quite a large building for a camping cabin. But it's more like a vacation home. But it is a little bit, so. Because when you'd go up there, you'd be up there for a long weekend, and then you'd leave. So, you want it to be nice when you're up there. Now we are starting the main bathroom, which is fairly large for a bathroom. You got the sink, toilet, shower and bath, and then another plain bathtub also, which will be coming up in a minute. There it is. And then after this, I believe we go to the first spare bedroom. Yes, right there. That is where I stayed when I came up there. And there are 2 beds. Why? I do not know. It was like that when I went up there, so I kept it like that. There's a dresser, some lights, some plants right now, which I'm showing you. And that's really about all. Now we're going to the dining room, which in the actual cabin there is a chandelier above it, and there is here also. So I try to make it as exact to that cabin as possible, but some things I could not have it, such as the art gallery, which was just a furnace and water heater. So that's different. also downstairs, the study that you'll see me make in a little while, that also is not in the actual cabin. It was just a very small closet area, so because the house actually came in right there, and that room just wasn't there. There was just a small section of it was actually there. So that's different. There's the main walkway entry where I put in some chairs set where your Sims can sit and talk. This will be where the art gallery is. I just threw in some vents up there because there was a lot of vents in that room in the original cabin, so I just decided to keep with that. I put the fridge in there because there was actually a fridge in the actual cabin, so I decided to leave it. This is the bar area / kitchen, which only has a stove and a sink. Why, I don't know. I would have just finished it off like a regular kitchen and put in another refrigerator, but that's just me, so. And there is a lake off to the side. At your screen, it should now be off to the left. And you can't see it though. Now it's behind you. And that lake was actually there in the cabin, so. But I could only put in the bay of the lake in on the property. I probably could have put in more, but I just didn't really want to because it just takes up too much room, and I like your Sims to be free to garden, to do whatever they want to do. That they don't just have to fish. And also you might have seen at the very beginning of the video, you could see a lot right next to it was all water. That at the very end of the video will be gone because I did not like how it looked, because of there was a gap about the size of 2 large squares on the designing platform, I guess you could call it, where you place things. There's about that much of a gap between the bay and the lake, which was just land, so I went ahead and took that out. I think it looks a lot better without it. So it's like that. And I am planning on putting this up on the Sims 3 store, but I have not done this yet, so, and it may. I have plans to do stuff late here in the next week, so it may be a while before I can put that up. So it may be a while before you see it. And now we're completing the master bathroom. And now we're moving on to the garage, which gave me a little bit of trouble because I had not much, but it was just because I had to level and re-level the land there for the doors and such, because it would not let me put it there. For this door that is coming up right now, right there, you can see it wouldn't let me put it. There it goes, because I re-flattened it and it let me put it there then. And then this garage is actually very accurate to the actual garage. The only difference is in front of the 2 vehicles there is a boat there, which I could not put there because in The Sims 3 there is no boat. And there was actually just tabletops like that along that side of the wall for work area. And then here's the driveway, which in this is fairly large, and at the actual hunting cabin, camping cabin, it was fairly large. And then the hot tub I just threw in there for the Sims. It was not actually there, so that's different also. And there's some final pictures for you. And I personally really liked how it turned out. That it turned out about like how I expected. And I just really like it. I have not yet had my Sims move into there yet though. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.